early up in here, man, because I know everybody got a lot to say. So about to drop the link. But just to start the night off, y'all, we're gonna try to go to about 11:30 and maybe 11:45 tonight. I appreciate everybody coming through. I just want to put this on everybody's mind tonight, bro. The main issue that's wrong with boxing is that we ain't getting the fights when we want the fights. And until we start getting the fights when we want the fights, boxing is not gonna grow. Salute to Big Supreme, Mr. Boxing Fanatics, my brother Doug Brightside, Bullet, Cash, Crypto, JR, man. I appreciate everybody stopping in. And hit the like button for me when y'all coming in. Nothing should supersede getting the fight. If we for sure getting the Devin and Tank fight in America, cool, I'm with it. But if I can get the fight in Saudi this year compared to having to wait to marinate the fight in a year or two in America, give me the Saudi money right now. Give me the Saudi fight in 2024. I said it last night and I repeat it quickly. This Tank and Devin fight has a short shelf window, has a short shelf life. We can't be waiting around. We can't be sitting over here hoping that they fight and marinating it. Devin getting bigger and Tank is getting older. We got about a year and a half window to make the fight happen. What I know about the Saudis is they making moves right now. What I know about American fights is them Negroes will marinate a fight for 5 years when it's too late. So let me mess with the people that's finna sit here and give us the fight right now. So my faith is more in the Saudis making the fight right now than the Americans. Just think about it. We had that big year in boxing, 2023. Why was that the biggest year in boxing in so many years? That should be a normal year. Why was Al Haymon making all them big old fights? Why? He knew that Showtime was potentially about to back out. He might have threw a Hail Mary trying to get them to stay on. We don't know if that's going to continue on, but we know Saudi, they got the money and they want to make the fights happen. They are making the fights happen this year. So yeah, I'm about to drop the link. Also too, man, shout out to KO. If y'all see me, man, I always disagree with KO. I'm always going at KO hard, but y'all respect KO, man. KO is a solid brother. KO always is showing love to people. KO always shouting people channels out. So y'all see me over there going to KO, but KO is a very, very solid guy, amazing family, and we gotta definitely respect KO. So I appreciate him, what he's done for the channel, and I appreciate Mrs. KO being so gracious always too. So salute to everybody, man. Dub, what's going on?
My brother Woke, man. Salute to you, family. Salute to you.
Salute.
And everybody in the chat, man, coming through. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? We got to get my brother monetized out here, so I can send memberships to him as well. You feel me? So we got to do it the right way.
Me, bro. They are honing me because I've hit everything, but I do football content too. So sometimes like I got like them every throw compilations of like quarterbacks. Like I got the biggest CJ Stroud versus Georgia every throw, but they say, "Oh, that ain't your content," so they messing me over on that, man. But
well, I'm glad they doing it because we don't want to see nothing CJ Stroud did against Georgia because he was cooking our ass. He was cooking the shit out of us in that game. Yeah. Shout out to CJ Stroud.
Hey, shout out to him. Salute to you, Dub. Salute to Peyton Fool.
What up, Peyton?
How you doing? Peyton Fool, you hear me?
You on mute, brother. You on mute.
Now I think he gonna pop back up. Yeah, Dub, man. What's on your mind tonight? What's on your heart? We heard a lot of different talking points. We heard a whole lot of things tonight. I mean, I don't know.
The first thing I want to say is what you said in your opening. You know what I'm saying? It's absolutely correct. We done seen you fights get marinated way too long. And I can't say if this is the best route or not. I don't know. I ain't even worried about the round. I'm worried about the fight.
Yeah, right.
I'm worried about the fight. And I go back to what I said the other night, man. I sat there and it got to a point with me when I said, fuck EJ, even though I'm picking him to win the fight. Fuck Bud, fuck Bob, fuck Al, Tom Brown Promotions, TGD Promotions, or whatever it is. The trainers, Bomac and Derek James, fuck them all. I got that. Steven Espinosa, he was included in that fuck you. And so I don't want to have to do that again. That ain't what I want to do. I want to see these fights when both guys are at their best. Like you just said, Devin getting bigger, Tank getting older.
Yeah.
Tank about to be 30 years old now. Happy birthday to that brother.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to see Devin and Tank 3 years from now when Tank is 33. Devin's still in his prime and is even bigger now than he is. I want to see that fight happen. You know what I'm saying? For bragging, it's more for bragging rights, in my opinion, because I got Devin putting hands on that young man, and I like. KO will tell you I don't like Tank. No, I root for Tank. I get on the anytime Tank have a decent fight, I'm gonna give him credit for it. At the same time, I want to see the best fight the best, and this is the time right now. This is the perfect time for that fight to happen. There's no more need. There's no more need for marination, as they would call it. Yeah. And the reason being is because Devin has been on pay-per-view. Tank is on pay-per-view. Tank ain't never. What other fighter has Tank fought that's been an independent pay-per-view fighter? It ain't one. It's not one. And so at the end of the day, I don't want this to get over marinated. And next thing you know, when we do see the fight, well, Tank was too old. He was too old for the. No, man. Devin was too big. He had to drain himself. No. This is the perfect time for it.
Right.
So let's go ahead and get it now. So there are no excuses from either side, and credit is given what credit is due.
Right. And Doug, remember I said I don't just care about the fight. I care about the quality of the fight. Because what if they say, bro, we can get Wilder and AJ? They both 50. That's not the fight I wanted, bro. I don't care about the names. I need the quality to be there. We can get goddamn Tyson and we can get Lennox Lewis and Riddick Bowe, but they 60. Bro, I don't care about that. I care about the quality, brother. The quality time is past, so we need to fight when we want to fight. Don't give me EJ and Bud Errol just hanging on at 47. Bud 35. Now everybody injured. Bro, just.
I don't want none of them excuses, and I think this is the best way to describe it. The culmination of what happened with Bud and EJ.
Exactly.
The aftermath of it. My ribs were hurt. My eye was messed up. Well, this is why we needed this fight way before. This fight should have happened 4-5 years ago, when both of y'all was in y'all prime at y'all best. That's what we should have seen, and I was weight drained. I don't want to hear none of that when I see the fight. I don't want to hear it. I want to see everybody at their top-notch ability competing against another top-level fighter. That's what I want to see. So I get a truly great product regardless of who wins. Regardless of who wins, I just want a truly great product. And I don't think we get that when Tank is 33 and Devin is weight drained. I ain't trying to. That ain't what I want to see. I want to see both of y'all at y'all best, and I think that's right now. But
to be honest, can y'all hear me? Salute to y'all.
Yeah, salute, Payne fool.
Yeah. What up, Payne?
Dub, right side. Salute to y'all, man.
Much love to you, my brother. Much love to you.
I feel you where you coming from, bro. Like I ain't knocking that. But the thing is, when it comes to that situation. It's pretty much because we got one barrier. I think it's two barriers that got knocked down throughout the public. I'll say, Tank said he don't have a problem fighting him at 140, no rehydration clause. Also, I love it. You got Saudi that's ready to put up the money, but it's just that now the ball's back into really Al Heyman for real. If he want to work with the Saudis, alright, cool. But then, like, what if he say, like, no, I want, you know what I'm saying, everything gonna take place in the U.S. You know what I'm saying? We can't argue with that, though. Like, I just feel like, at this point, man, like, both of them gotta compromise, bro. Like, if he don't want to go to Saudi, bro, he has the A side leverage to say, no, I don't want to go to Saudi. You want to fight me, we're gonna fight here.
But
You know
if that's the case, Paige, I ain't got no problem with it. Then present a similar offer to make the fight happen. It ain't got to be exactly with what the Saudis are putting up or saying that they're gonna put up. It ain't got to be exactly that. I'm just saying, make an offer that is a tangible offer to make the fight happen. So if you're gonna disagree with the and say that we're not gonna take that money, once again, no problem. Present a better or present it ain't even got to be equal. It could be more in your favor. I have no problem with that. No problem with it being more in Tank favor. Present an offer. Present an offer.
And I respect that. So now what if they come back and say, hey, we going based off Devin numbers from his last fight, we say we gonna offer you, let's just throw out a random number, we gonna offer you $3 million up front and such percentage on the back end.
I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with that.
Cool.
I just want. Go ahead.
No, I feel you. No, that's why I was gonna say this. That was gonna tell me where this conversation was gonna go. But I respect it. Like, no, I see where you going with it. Yeah, I want the fight too. But like, damn, this shit getting way too messy, bro. It's like, I want the fight here. I want to fight here, bro. We just want to see the fight, bro. I just want to see the fight, bro.
And the
like
thing is, go ahead.
Oh, like you said, when like they both at their prime, it ain't no Tank ain't injured. You know what I'm saying? I know he going through a little situation with the courts and shit, but at the end of the day, man, like I just want to see the fight, bro. I just want to see the fight. But I mean, it's really up to Tank for real where the fight takes place, because I mean, he the man, he the A side, so.
And once again, I'm cool with it. The only problem I have right now is that what it seems like, and correct me if I'm wrong, according to, and y'all gonna tell me that Leonard he not in Tank corner no more. Okay, or he not promoting Tank no more. Cool, no problem. But Leonard came out and said, y'all don't send us an offer. We send y'all an offer. That's what Leonard said.
Right.
He know the business. And so if that's the case, send Devin an offer and let him turn it down and let me be able to go out and say, you know what? I done heard Devin speak a lot of times on this fight. I done heard Bill speak on it. They trying to make the fight according to what they saying and according to the actions that they are putting out there. We'll send a fair offer and let me cook. I will cook. It wouldn't be the first time that I had something negative to say about Bill or Devin. Wouldn't be the first time. So all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, give me that opportunity and send a counter offer. Well, it ain't even a counter offer because you're not even trying to take the offer at this current moment in time that's being offered to you because that's a B-side fighter according to y'all. Fine, no problem. Right. Send that young man an offer and then let's move from there. Let's move from there when the offer is sent. Calvin Ford came out and said, we're going to send them an offer. And when we send it, we're going to make sure we put the offer that we send on Twitter. This is what Calvin Ford said. And so, okay, cool, no problem. But do it. And my problem is they dragging their feet. They not doing it. And then when Devin say, okay, y'all ain't sent me nothing. Y'all ain't accept nothing that we've been trying to make. And he go fight somebody else. It's going to be, oh, man, y'all, Devin ducking now. No, send that young man something to duck. Send him something to duck.
Yeah. And that's my thing. I never once said that he was scared or he's ducking. I never once said that because I don't believe and I don't think like that. So when it comes down to it, it's like, okay, say for instance, this really my only issue with it when it comes to Bill and Devin. It's like the rules and shit change when it comes to them, bro. Like that's the only thing, because when you can't tell Canelo you're just gonna go and fight in Saudi Arabia. you can't tell EJ or anybody else that they're gonna go and fight in Saudi Arabia.
That ain't what he told him.
I'm saying, but
That ain't what he told him.
Yeah,
Y'all, yeah. Oh, go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. Then I'm gonna rebut. Go ahead. I apologize
okay.
because y'all.
the issue is this, right? The problem is this.
Hold on, real quick. Well, let the brother finish. I'll let you. Then, Woke, it's on you. I apologize. Y'all know I get long-winded, though.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm saying you can't tell these A-side fighters where they're gonna or dictate turns to them. But at the same time, it's like, all right, so why is it different when it comes to Tank though? Like, that's my only issue when it comes to them two fighting. It's like the rules and shit get bent because Devin don't want to accept his position. Like, that's my only issue when it comes to that. But go ahead.
I'm gonna let Woke cook. He'll tell you why it's different, and I'm gonna tell you when this has happened before. And
Right.
But go ahead. Well, I'm gonna tell you why though.
My problem with this right now, right? Because let's be real, y'all. You going to Saudi, you making your biggest bag ever. Can we agree to that?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so now, right? We already said Tank and Devin probably number-wise don't do better than Tank and Ryan just because they're both black fighters. Can we agree with that?
Agreed.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so now if we take that, right, and the Saudi, His Excellency already understands boxing. That's why he's paying people different money because they know certain guys sell more, certain guys are more popular. He paying Fury 60 million, AJ 50 million. He understands who is who in boxing. So if Tank go over there, having already made 30 to 40 million his last fight.
Hey, real quick. Hey, Paige, go on mute because you got like I know you in the car. I think you in the car. So there we go. Go ahead. Well, I couldn't hear you all the way. My apologies.
Sorry. But no. So we know he may not even make that 30 to 40 million with Devin because the sales ain't gonna do as good. So now, if His Excellency said, "Hey, Tank, we know we're gonna get the most money." Say he guaranteed Tank, "Hey, Tank, I'm gonna guarantee you 50, 60 million dollars right now." Why are we making an argument Tank gonna lose power going to Saudi? Think about it. Tank gonna still make his biggest bag ever. Tank gonna pick the ring size, the glove size. He gonna walk out last. Only thing Tank is gonna have to concede in the situation is he gotta fight at a neutral location. Saudi Arabia is not Devin's hometown. Saudi Arabia is a country that's putting up money. Tank is a Muslim now. They all brothers. So Tank is gonna make his most money, have all the extra A-side privileges, but he gotta fight at a neutral location. How is that robbing Tank of what he's worked for? How is that hurting Tank's all he built up? No. You're telling me Tank can make an extra make the most guaranteed money he may ever make in his life and still have them A-side benefits, but he got to fight at a neutral location? How is that a negative for Tank?
I couldn't tell you. Oh, go ahead, Paige. Go ahead, Paige.
Okay. No, I think but that eliminates the A side and the B side. When that happens, that eliminates that.
But how? Because Tank's still doing all that stuff.
So what you saying is, but okay, so this is my thing. Okay, so say for instance, Saudi is funding it. Why can't it still be in the United States? Why does it have to go to Saudi? If they're not trying to make a profit off the fight, why it can't be in the United States?
I think somebody said it earlier. Oh, go ahead.
No, Dub, they're doing it for their people. That's why. What you gonna say, Dub?
I think somebody said it earlier. I hate to agree with it, but I do agree with it. The Saudis, they are trying to kind of fix their reputation by putting on big fights, by bringing certain sporting events to Saudi Arabia. They are trying to fix their reputation. That's why I think His Excellency, Turkey, is trying to make fights happen. But if you go look at what he's really doing, he's trying to bring all type of different events to Saudi Arabia. And hence the reason that I think they want to hold it over there is so that they can change their reputation. At the end of the day, my thing is that I don't really care what their agenda is. And I could be very wrong about their agenda. I could be entirely wrong about it. I want to see the fight. because I wanted, I done been a proponent of this for so long that I think that people kind of, if you ain't listening to me speak, and a lot of y'all have, so y'all know what I'm saying. And my last point, Cash Crypto. You're damn right, man. Victor Conte, he sent me some. Nah, he didn't send me no snack products. But hey, if I was on snack, drug test me all day, and it's gonna come up. Hey, my drug test gonna come up good if I'm on the snack program. So
Hey,
I ain't worried about none of that. I ain't worried about it.
let's
I
get
ain't worried about it.
Terrence Best Videos. What's going on, great brother? Happy to have you on the panel.
Man, what up, Terrence?
What up, people? What's up? What's up?
Going on?
My brother Terrence, man.
Terrence walk around here with his chest poked out ever since that fight happened. He can't tell Terrence nothing.
Hey, he should.
Nah.
He should, goddammit, he should.
Yeah, he deserves it.
Nah, listen. I'm listening to what y'all saying, but y'all ain't getting to the root cause here. Because the problem has been with these promoters that want to hold on to their fighters forever. So the reason they don't want to go to the Saudis' money, because obviously the Saudis are going to dictate what they get. So if Al's not happy with what he's getting, or even if whoever the promoter is not happy with whatever they're getting, they're going to try to block the fight. So it's not Tank. Obviously, I think Tank, if he gets 60 million, yeah, of course he probably could take it. But as usual, he can't do it. He's going to get blocked by his promoter. And he has to, save face and says, "Oh yeah, I don't want to take the fight or whatever."
But Terrence,
I agree.
hold on, Terrence. Let me ask you this though. Deontay Wilder, Al Hammond is still Deontay Wilder advisor, right?
Yeah, right.
Deontay Wilder went and he fought. He was on the undercard, even though he was the co-main event. That's still technically the undercard if you're not the main event. AJ was the main event in that fight. He allowed that to happen, and Deontay Wilder went over there and got his ass whooped. Respectfully,
but Dub, you gotta understand. He'll let them go. He lets certain fighters go when he knows that they're damaged goods. You know what I'm saying? He lets damaged good fighters go, because like he let Sean Porter fight Bud.
So what y'all telling me?
Yeah.
So what y'all telling me is that Al Hammond, he ain't worried about the biggest fights. He ain't trying to make no big fights happen when they need to happen. Well, that's what y'all telling me.
What I'm telling you now, if Tank becomes damaged goods, he'll let him go over to the Saudis at that point. Not while he's the hottest thing. If he's keeping the boat, the ship of sail, he ain't gonna let him go. That's
sound like a protection league to me. Sound like a protection league to me.
But we know, that's how it's been. That's how it's when I was trying to get him to fight. When I wanted Bud to fight EJ, that's what happened. They were protecting EJ the whole time. Come on, they've been doing that. Come on, Walt. Come on, Walt.
Hold on, let Paige cook. Let Paige cook. Hey, fix your mic. You a little low. You a little low, Paige. You a little low.
Can you hear me now, or is it better?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. He made a valid point, bro. I think that is what happened with Deontay Wilder. I think he just became damaged good to the point where the money that he probably asked from Al, I said, I can't give it to you. But hey, you know what I'm saying? I got an opportunity for you over here. He's still sending them to go get money, but I ain't finna, that's like any business, man. I ain't finna send my highest paid players off to nobody. No, man,
hold on, wait.
This nigga stay in-house.
But why, hold on. This is the problem. If you're gonna make great money off of it, and then you expect your fighter to go win that fight, and he's still gonna be rocking with you, it only builds him and makes him a bigger star. So what's the problem with making your fighter a bigger star?
What if he get his ass whooped? Doug, what if he get his ass whooped?
No. If I'm promoting a fighter, I believe in my fighter, and I want to see my fighter fight the best.
Well, do they believe in him?
That's the question. That's what I'm asking.
I don't know, man. That's crazy because, but my only thing is this, like, I'm not saying that Devin don't want to fight, but I started to notice the pattern, bro. Like, anybody that he call out in public, bro, like, the fight never get made. But then if the fight don't get made, then they become a duck. For whatever reasons, the fight didn't get made.
That's not true.
He called out Regis and Loma and Cambosis.
And all those fights were made. All those fights were made.
But right. I think he already pre-planned. I think he already gave Regis up before he even signed with Eddie. He probably had that talk with Eddie, like, hey, such and such this, such and such this. I got this over here for you for when you come up to 140. Because
what about him?
Hold on.
Go ahead.
I'm about to make one point, then you can cook, bro. So remember when Devin first, before they even announced the Regis fight, Devin was trying to go after T.O. belt because T.O. was retired. But T.O. popped back up in the picture saying, I ain't retired or whatever. If you want my belt, come get my belt. He left that completely alone and went straight for the... Everybody know Regis was fool, bro. He ain't got no footwork. So that's no different than Ryan trying to go out the rollie.
But that's not what happened. The way you just broke it down isn't truthful, because what happened was Devin asked for the Teofimo Lopez fight when he was still signed with Top Rank. Top Rank said, no, we want you to fight Lomachenko, right? And then, because once again, Devin had a 3-fight deal over there, he asked for Shakur and T.O. When they asked about why the T.O. fight ain't going to be made, T.O. wasn't an option. He wasn't an option according to Bill and what Devin was saying. So if that man ain't an option, then even after that, he went and sent Shakur Stevenson, another dog. He sent that man a contract. So I'm not saying that T.O. ducking. I think T.O. ducked him when he went and fought Cambosis. I do believe that. But at the same time, I don't think Devin's scared of none of these dudes. I think Devin beat all of them, matter of fact. That's my opinion. But I want to see them all get in the ring. And the thing is the only person showing me that they trying to make the fight is Devin. These other dudes ain't sent Devin shit. They ain't tried to make a fight with that man.
Man, I think what's gonna boil down to, bro, I think this shit, just to be honest, bro, I just think this shit is just publicity, to be honest. I ain't even gonna cap to you. I just don't, it's too much BS in the media. I don't know if this fight gonna happen, bro. I just don't know if the fight gonna happen, bro.
It's only publicity. You could have told me it was publicity when they quote unquote sent the $20 million offer and that wasn't true. Okay, fine. I'm not even gonna argue that. What I will argue is when His Excellency Turkey comes out and say, we want to fight with Tank Davis and Devin. We want to host it. We want to do business with Al Heyman. When His Excellency come out and say that, we done seen this man continuously make big fights happen. Hey, you got background, bro. Hey, you got Paige, you got background. Again, sorry. But we seen now when Bob wasn't trying to make the fight with Beterbiev and Bivol, we seen a way around it. What was the way? Make the fight in Saudi. And now you got background again. Oh no, that's you, Terrence. That's you, Terrence. Put yourself on mute. Respectfully.
My bad. My bad.
Eating the crunch ball over there. Babe Ruth. I don't know, but. We seen when Beterbiev and Bivol, when there were roadblocks, Turkey came in there and eliminated those roadblocks. I'm looking for individuals. If you're willing to eliminate roadblocks and give me the fights that I want to see, I was one of the people. We've been clamoring to see Bivol versus Beterbiev for Undisputed for a damn near a year now. It's almost been a year. And now Turkey come out and say, we're going to make that fight happen over here because it seemed like it's trouble. He's not saying this, but it seemed like it's trouble with the promoters as far as making the fight. So now we're gonna get rid of the promoters and we're gonna make the fight happen. What's the problem with that?
Bro, what's happening too? Let me tell you one thing before you got it, bro.
Go ahead, bro.
His Excellency, I said that bad. Well, Turkey, that's his name. Turkey came out there and said, growing up, I grew up watching boxing. Boxing used to be the #1 sport. He said, but now it's not. He said, my interest in boxing is to have it return to where it was. And the biggest issue is the fights ain't happening when they should be happening. A lot of these guys, promoters, things like that. So he is passionate about boxing. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying he trying to run boxing closer to how the UFC is. So I don't think it's just for entertainment. And on top of that too, bro, when it comes to this, if America was doing so right by the boxers, so right by the fans, everybody wouldn't be happy that Saudi is coming. We wouldn't be, oh my gosh, bro, look what they're doing. How can somebody come in with money and then make all these damn fights happen instantly if America was doing right? That's the issue.
And this is the other thing, Woke. This is my only point. The other thing that Turkey said was we don't want these YouTube boxers over here. We don't want these YouTube boxers.
And
We
I
want
respect
real
that.
fighters over here. And when he said that showed me that, okay, it ain't just about the money, it's about the fight for him. They got the money already, so it's about the fight. And that's the one thing I love about it. When he came out with the YouTube point, talking about not having YouTube boxers come over and fight in Saudi, he want real fighters fighting there. That really sold me on his perspective of boxing.
Thanks.
Yeah, I agree. That's facts, bro. I can't argue with that. Like now, like I said, if it come down to it, I want Al to be able to be like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? We can, you know what I'm saying? We but the PBC really ain't had no marketing issues, to be honest. But because I mean, shit, with all the fights that they gave us in 2023, shit, I don't think they got marketing problems. But what I think it is that Bob and them running into those problems to where the stars that they trying to make, like, ain't no reason why in hell Shakur should be fighting on no damn Thursday, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
Ain't no, that's our biggest, that's damn near our biggest star
Tio.
over there.
Tio fight against Jermaine Ortiz gonna be on the Thursday. For what? I don't
May I
know.
say
But
something?
it's gonna be on the Thursday.
Yeah.
May I say something?
Yeah.
May I say something? Because the gentleman brought up the PBC, and I've had a problem with the PBC for a long time, so I have to
I
air
see.
my complaints. I'm gonna have to air my complaints with the PBC. First of all, what do we know about the PBC? We know that the PBC went through Fox, right? Lost that deal. They had another deal. Who did they have another deal with? They lost that. Now they lost the Showtime deal. I guess they lost 2 deals. Why are they losing these? No. What? Huh?
No,
Yeah, the Showtime.
They had
Or
the
did they
Showbox.
just
They
get
had
up
they
out
had
of
Showbox as well. Showbox.
I'm just saying right now. I'm saying right now.
Or did they get
Yeah.
out of boxing?
Okay. Well, the deal is gone. If Showtime was making money with PBC, I don't think that they would have cut ties with them. So what I'm
You
saying
think
is
Amazon,
these.
okay, hold on. One question to you. One
What?
question,
Yeah.
right? When you just said that, and I'm gonna let you cook. So
Mhm.
you said you don't think that they were making money. So why you think Amazon Prime would take this a $1 trillion business, bro? Why you think they'd take a chance with boxing if you think they weren't making money with them?
Why did Fox take a chance with them? They thought they was making money with them, right? They found that they wasn't. Why did Showtime take the deal? They thought they would make money. Amazon thinks they're going to make money, but they're not. And I'm going to tell you why they're not going to make money. Because what happens when Al Heyman gets money, what does he do? The track record is clear. They hold on to these fighters. They don't allow them to fight other people. They hold on to them too long. They pay them too much money. Just the sky's the limit. They use because it's somebody else's money. It's not their money. They just pay them as much money as they want to keep them happy, and they don't make money. This is why they lost the deals. They were not making money. They keep telling us. Well, let me just say this. They keep telling us how well their fighters do pay-per-view wise. This is all we hear from PBC. How good EJ did. How good this guy did. How good. If these guys were doing so good and these pay-per-view numbers were so accurate, they would have been making money hands over fist. There would have been no reason for Fox to leave. Why would a company leave them if they're making all this money? And this brings me to my and this brings me to my latest point with this new, to me, I say is a lie. The biggest lie ever told is this lie with this current Face of Boxing BS where he did. Now let's look at the facts of this Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis. Facts. What was the highest pay-per-view numbers Tank did prior to to Ryan Garcia. I don't even think it was. I don't even think it was 300,000.
It depends who you
Garcia,
listen to.
wait. Can let me finish, Dub? Yeah, I don't even think it was over 300,000. Garcia ain't never had a pay-per-view. What did we see? So prior to that fight, I think he did 60,000 with Hector. And again, Garcia never. And we saw what Garcia just did. He barely sold out of a stadium when he just fought. So we know all of these internet buyers is a bunch of bullshit. So what there was, let me tell you something. There was an article where they said that there was a bunch, they were charging people $3, and every time I bring this up on Knockout's channel, he never listens. He doesn't give me the time of day. But there was an article where they were saying people were charged 3 and 4 times. Some guy got charged 9 times. So if these people were overcharged, all of these pay-per-views during that Garcia and Ryan fight, this is where you could have got these crazy numbers from, because people were overcharged. Now all of these people are going to be obviously saying they want their refunds back. But do you think the PBC is going to come out and say, "Oh, the numbers were inflated because of this happened"? No, I believe look at you can look at it, you can Google it. You will find it that they were charging people 3 and 4 and 5 times. Now Tank Davis is using this as him being now they're using this as he's the face of boxing, when it was because of an error of charging people so many times for the fight. It's obvious because
you really believe that?
But listen to the evidence, my guy. 300,000 was the best he had ever did. Garcia, again, after he fought Tank, he could barely sell out an arena. So where did all of these people? Why would we expect them to do 1 million buys? Let's look. Even when Floyd was doing 1 million buys, and you didn't even have the fire stick.
Bro,
there was no fire stick. There was no fire stick. So you're telling me, yeah.
Do you know how many followers this man has? Do you know that was promoting shit on social media?
Okay, but I'm saying, well, if he's
you don't think parents and these kids that's watching these boxers, you don't think they told their parents, "Hey, Mom, Dad, can you buy this fight for me? I really, really want to see Ryan fight. I really, really want to see him fight." You know
why?
So you mean
why
to tell me?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. I ain't gonna.
Okay, but my point is this. I understand that's what the media says. That's the talking point. But if that's the case, Ryan could do his own pay-per-view. He don't even need Tank. If what you're saying is accurate and true, and what they're saying is true, why does he need Tank? He could do that with Chocolatito. Why wasn't that a pay-per-view? Oh, he don't need Chocolatito.
He said that fight wasn't pay-per-view worthy.
It wasn't, because he's not pay-per-view worthy. That's what my point is. Garcia is not pay-per-view worthy at all. So you're telling me, and I'm telling you, how do you explain? You're not explaining to me that this guy did less than 300,000 and Tank never did more than 300,000. Ryan never had a pay-per-view. And then after the fight, Ryan could barely sell out an arena. He could barely sell out an arena, let alone do a pay-per-view. So how did they do 1 million buys when there's fire sticks? You tell me, explain that to me. Only people not logically thinking believes that crap. But I'm beyond that. I know that he didn't do no million. I know they didn't do no million buys. But now they got y'all believing that. They got y'all believing that and telling you, "Oh, well, Tank's the A side. He's the face of boxing."
I really haven't seen I ain't gonna even cap to you, bro. I swear to God, like literally, you're the first person I've literally heard say that. So I'm probably gonna have to go back and do my research about it. But
okay, please look it up. And when I go on Knockout Channel when I go on Knockout Channel and I tell them that, they just ignore me. I'm ignored on there. I'm telling you, it happened. I'm telling you, it happened.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, pay for. I did hear about that. I did hear about it. I don't know if it's like I don't know if it's like a whole bunch of people where it inflated.
There's a whole
I did hear
is
it
a
with some
hope.
people. I did hear it with some people. I don't know the amount though. So
Because I heard the same thing about BLK Prime too. They said that about them as well.
Yeah. We don't
With the
know.
Bud
We don't know.
Well, they didn't. Well, Bud didn't say he did 1 million pay-per-views, so they're the ones saying they did 1 million.
He said he got paid something that he didn't though. I'm pretty sure of that.
And I don't believe Bud got paid that either. I'm agreeing with you on that.
Yeah.
But Bud is a bad motherfucker though. That's
Yeah,
why I
ain't
like
gonna-
to see him
I
fight.
ain't gonna knock that.
And listen. I can't tell you he's selling, but I'm just saying PBC they be lying. That's all I'm telling you. Hey, yeah, Bud might not be selling. Oh yeah, and you believe and the same thing with Canelo. If Canelo was making all of these sales and all of this stuff, why do they keep leaving him? I'm telling you, and they act like Mexicans don't got fire sticks. Come on, bro. Oh, he got the whole country. Bitch, they got fire sticks too. What are you talking about? Like Mexicans don't have fire sticks? This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. The whole thing is a lie. Like these pay-per-view numbers, and I always say, and y'all know that if a pay-per-view number is actually legit, why won't Showtime? Why did they never just tell us what the numbers are? Because we know one thing we know about Showtime, they can't lie. They can't inflate the numbers. They can't lie about the numbers. Why? Because they're publicly traded companies.
And that's why I said that to you, because of that reason alone. Like they can't come out and just say, "Hey, we sold 1.2 pay-per-view mules."
Right.
I mean, pay-per-views, and then it not be a valid number. Then they'll get sued out the ass.
Exactly, because they could get sued by the shareholders. But anybody,
but this is the thing with all of it, and this is why I'm y'all hear me say this all the time. I hate talking the numbers so much, and the reason being is because with the Hector Garcia fight, I heard 60,000. Previously to that, I heard Tank did 50,000 pay-per-view. Nobody spoke on any of that. Nobody said anything about it, right? So, I couldn't say nothing about it because I don't know the numbers. I don't know them.
Yeah.
And so, at the end of the day, it's so hard when we want to see the best fight the best, and now it goes to, well, Tank he a pay-per-view star. He put asses in the seat. It's like, bro, I don't care about that. I'm trying to see niggas fight, bro. I want to see them fight.
But that's the problem, is that when they start saying that crap, now they're gonna make it so Tank has to get everything because he's the A side. Like
it ain't even about Tank getting everything. What for me is that you're saying you don't want to fight the best because the numbers aren't going to be there, but you'll fight subpar competition,
right?
And the numbers not be there. So I don't understand it. I don't understand.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
With that situation though, these people, like you're talking about, like, say for instance, Pitbull Cruz. He ain't really had no big name for real until he fought Tank. So of course I could pay him.
Hold on, real quick. Hey, you gotta mute yourself. You eating a Snicker bar again. So Terrence, you gotta mute yourself. Respectfully. Go ahead, Paige.
I hear what he's saying or whatever, but when it comes to that situation, it's like, okay, I'm taking Pitbull Cruz. We know we gonna look at his last payday. His last payday was probably like $2,000. So you're fighting Tank now. I really ain't gotta pay you that much because I'm gonna get all my money off the back end, to be honest. So of course, if I'm gonna fight Devin requires a higher pay. So of course you're gonna have to bring the numbers into calculation. So mind you, so this man ain't getting cheated, or he don't feel like he's getting cheated. That's why the numbers matter when he's.
I understand what you're saying. I understand it. I definitely understand it. And if you arguing from the standpoint of the promotional brand, okay, cool, you got it. My problem is that once again, Tank is gonna make more money fighting Devin, and this is when we hear the quote unquote term high risk, low reward. this is when it comes into play because now
It does. Yep.
Pitbull Cruz, it's okay to fight him because you know you're gonna beat him. It's okay to fight Rolly because you know you're gonna beat him. It's okay to fight Hector Garcia, Ryan Garcia because you know you get. I ain't gonna put Ryan in there because it was a low risk, high reward with Ryan Garcia. So I give you credit for that. But at the same time, when it comes to a fighter like Devin Shakur, somebody that's gonna be, in my opinion, a more difficult fight, and I think they're gonna do better numbers than Pitbull, than Hector Garcia. I'm not gonna say Ryan Garcia. I'm not saying Ryan, but anybody else you want to name that fought on pay-per-view, I think that Devin does better numbers against them outside of Ryan. So why isn't it high risk, high reward with Devin? Why isn't that the same thing with Shakur? Why aren't you sending these contracts if you're going to turn down the Saudi opportunity? It doesn't make sense to me. You can't have it both ways, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey y'all,
You making valid points, man.
new brother on the panel, Big Money.
Big money in the building. What a
Yo, what's going on, fellas?
How you doing?
Salute. I'm
Salute,
good, man.
salute.
I'm good. Salute everybody on the panel. Salute the chat. Yeah, I was just popping up, man, seeing what's going on with you, watching you guys cook. You know what I mean? But I did want to put in real quick on the whole Saudi thing. Man, if they paying for the fights, let's get them. I don't care about all the politics of it, man. Let's get the fights. I want to see them.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. Nah, for real. I think with them, I think they really trying to remove the promoters if you think about it for real. Because look at the shit that Ryan going through with Oscar right now. He can't even get the fight that he want to fight for real because you got Oscar over here trying to keep everything in-house.
Hey, look, Ryan trying to fight Oscar now. He talking about, hey, let's get it in.
Yeah.
This is what's going on, though.
Big Money.
He did say that. He said at this point it might as well be Oscar.
Right. Big Money. You see how like the UFC is run. The UFC is a promoter, but what they do they have got such a stranglehold over MMA that they have regulated the sport. They got the best fighters. If you don't fight the best, you're up out of here. So that's really what boxing needs, and Saudi can kind of act as a catalyst to that. Of course, they got to start having fights in America, but for now, I don't mind them going over there so we get the fights. Well, eventually, we got to figure out a better solution because you can't just have everything in Saudi Arabia. But for the time being, bro, I'm cool with this. At least let's start off getting the fights at first, and then we can work out the rest later. You know what I'm saying?
And I think Smoke brought this point up earlier on KO panel when he said if you look at how when PBC when they first came online, what were they doing? They was offering individual bags, making fights. When Eddie Hearn and Matchroom when they came online, they was offering big bags, trying to make fights. Now you got Saudi doing the same thing, and so this is the way that the sport moves. My thing is that we saw early in the PBC career, we saw a lot of great fights over there. You know what I'm saying? Because they was willing to pay individuals to fight. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Matchroom. We saw fights that we weren't expecting to see because they was willing to pay individuals for fights. And so now we have Saudi doing the same thing. And what they doing is instead of saying, okay, I'm going to take this fighter and I'm going to pay him. And then, no, they saying, no, I want both of these fighters to fight each other. And then we're going to put the bag up for both of y'all. We're going to pay both of y'all. Well, we want to see y'all get it in. What's the problem with that? Think about this. If basketball, we just going to say basketball real quick. If basketball was an independent sport, you didn't have 32 owners in the sport, right? You have what you have. And then you have somebody saying, okay, well, back in the 90s, we got the Bulls and the damn and Seattle Supersonics. We got the Bulls and the Jazz. We want to see those matchups. We're not getting those matchups right now, but we're willing to pay y'all what y'all willing to or what y'all want to make those matchups happen. We would all agree with it. We would be like, cool, I want to see it. I'm trying to see it. The only question is if they say, well, we want to see the championship series in Saudi Arabia. That's what we want to see it. Guess what I'm going to tell you? If I ain't seeing the championship series anyways, I'll watch the championship series in Saudi Arabia. You're damn right I will. Yeah, I will. Why? Because I want to see the best. And so I think that's what it comes down to is the best fighting the best. And at this current moment in time, it's interesting. We don't have these conversations with Beterbiev and Bivol. It's not the same conversation.
Right. Because you know what, Dub? Everybody, that's why, to me, when we having a conversation about Devin Tank, a lot of the, like, no disrespect to no Tank fan up here. A lot of y'all making it about Tank only, bro. Look at the whole sport. We could have got Wilder AJ quickly, but Wilder lost, right? We about to get Usyk and Fury, bro. And then we can do the rematch, and then we can get Fury and AJ if he wins. We got better Bivol. Like, it's bigger than just Tank and his leverage and what he worked for, bro. What about the sport, y'all? We finally getting a matchup. So, Big Money, I know you had something else to say. What else you had to say on that? Because you was cooking a little bit.
Oh no, I was just gonna ask. Did everybody see the interview with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh?
Absolutely.
You got any points on it that you want to highlight?
Showed up and showed out in that interview, didn't he?
Hey, can you repeat that? My bad. I ain't even hear you, big my dog. I ain't even hear what you said.
What do you call? I think on Matchroom they did an interview with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. I think it was like last night or the night before. 20-minute interview. Okay. He went in. He was like, I'm trying to make all the big fights. He said, I'm trying to do it right. And he said in 2024 we done with YouTube boxing. I was like, yo, he's on it.
That's what we want to hear from. That's what we want to hear.
Yeah, for sure.
Think about how these YouTube, and I ain't got no problem with the YouTube boxing community because I do think it brings eyes to the sport of boxing. At the same time, anybody who know anything about boxing understand that these dudes couldn't hold most fighters' socks. They couldn't hold their damn socks. So when you come out and say, I want to make the big fights happen, and I'm not talking about the YouTube fight, that speaks to the sport, in my opinion, saying that I want to make the big fights for the true sport of boxing, not just trying to make a profit out of it. And I want to try to bring this sport back to the glory days that we've seen in the early 90s, the 80s, hell, even the early 2000s with Floyd. I want to bring it back to its glory days where we were seeing the best fight the best. You know what I'm saying? And each fighter was getting compensated accordingly. I ain't got no problem with it.
That's what he was saying, man. Yeah. He said, yo, I'm trying to bring respect back to boxing. He said, I want to make movies. I want to make documentaries. I want people to understand that it takes work to get to the level of the skill that these guys are representing for us. It's not just something you could just come out from a YouTube channel and box. He wants to make video games. He's like, yo, when was the last good boxing video game? That was over 10 years ago. We need
Fight
to do
Night.
something now. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
He's really all in on this. So I'm not
Yeah, for sure. No, for real, yeah. And when you coming from when we speaking from that perspective, bro, you gotta agree with it, but it's like at this, I think it done became a big thing because, like, say for instance, if we just take Tank and Devin out of the situation, everybody in their mama right now, I'd be like, hell yeah, hey, bring him over here. Hey, tell him to come over here right now. Why? Because we know for a fact obviously he's gonna bring the money. So that eliminates anybody that feel like they not being compensated the right way. That eliminates that.
Right.
And also we still they putting out the best product. So yeah, it's like right now really it's up to Al Heyman for real, because Tank still got it. Because if it was up to just Tank, man, I know for a fact he going to get that bag, bro. I don't think he gonna turn down that 40 to 50 million. But again, he still
turned that. What man in his right mind turning that money down? Ain't nobody in their right mind turning that down.
Exactly. And then what's so crazy is that what him and Devin doing, it took Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, a multiple fights to do that, bro. So they're doing it earlier in their prime. So just imagine, I get where y'all coming from when y'all say that though. I get it now. Because like they're creating generational wealth for the people that come behind them, bro. Like their family will be set for life. If they don't ever want to pick up another boxing glove, to be honest, bro, I don't think they would ever have to pick up another boxing glove unless they really, really wanted to off of that 40 million, bro. If it's legit. And plus back end.
Oh yeah, and y'all know what's too crazy too, bro. The thing is right now, for any sport to be respected, it has to have merit. It has to have rules and regulation, and the best people have to be respected. In boxing right now, we got champions. We got pound for pound champions that the fans don't care about. Whether you want to blame the fighter, you want to blame the promoter, whatever the reason, they ain't respected. So now, why are people over here upset that these fighters that are pound for pound that are the best, like Terrence Crawford, never got no respect over here when he was the champ and stuff and doing great, still is the champ, right? How come people don't respect? But now say we have a guy like Usyk, can't sell out a damn basketball stadium. He can't sell out a high school coliseum in America. But now we're gonna have the excellency respect the actual good pound for pound fighters in boxing. That's how you bring respect back to a sport. When you're good, you get respected, you get paid. That's how a sport has to operate. Imagine the NFL not wanting to show the Browns on TV because they're the Browns. Oh no, only the Cowboys, only the damn Chiefs. No, everybody got to be on a somewhat level playing field. If you good, you win the championship. If you good, you get the money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna tell you what real quick. Well, I'm gonna tell you if that was the case, then my Cowboys, we wouldn't be getting paid shit. Jerry Jones would be the worst owner in the league, possibly. No, if that was the case. Respect.
If the NFL operated like boxing, Jerry
not at all.
Jones could go and buy a championship every year. He's gonna spend $1 billion, buy all the good players, and he'd be on every primetime show. He would have all the games in prime time. Nobody would respect that though, y'all. So now
it would be different.
We get to see the Lions, we get to see the Buccaneers, we get to see the damn Jaguars, because that's a respected sport. So now the Sheikh, he over here is bringing some type of order and structure back to it, y'all. And that's what I respect about it the most.
Yeah, for sure. No, absolutely, man. And like I said, when it comes, because you got a lot of, and I ain't gonna say it for everybody, but you got a lot of these promoters holding on to these fighters, bro, and ain't really letting them get, you know what I'm saying, get that bag like they supposed to be getting that bag. Cause like, I feel some type of way about what's dude name? Ngannou, the African dude. Like, I feel some type of way about that because the fact that you got boxers that been in this game for a minute, bro, that have a name and ain't even getting paid what he's getting paid.
But that's the beauty. That's the beauty in him trying to make the undisputed fight in the heavyweight division with Usyk and Fury, because if the money wasn't gonna be there for Fury, the money that he wanted to make to fight Usyk, and Usyk is a dangerous fight. But when the Sheikh is saying, or His Excellency, excuse me, when that brother is saying that, no, we ain't worried about that. What we worried about, we want to see the best fight the best. We want unification. We want to see undisputed. Who was the last undisputed heavyweight champion? Y'all tell me.
Lennox.
Exactly. And when was that?
Like 02.
20 years ago. 20 years ago. Right. And so now we have an individual who's saying, nah, we're going to make these fights and we want to see the best fight the best. What's the problem? That's my whole thing is I don't see what the problem is when you have an individual the same way I bring up Arthur Beterbiev and Bivol. I listen to Bob Arum, critics. I watched the WBC. The WBC said, oh, no, this, and remind you, both of them are technically from Russia, both of them. But the WBC said, oh, no, Beterbiev, we're not going to sanction his fight because
Beterbiev is Chechnyan.
No. He what?
He's Chechnyan.
Oh well, that was a part of the USSR. I'm gonna put it that way. So
Beterbiev is from Russia, where Khabib and them, they all from Dagestan. That is Russia, though.
All of that is Russia. All of that was Russia before the Soviet Union split up. All of that was Russia. You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying,
he claimed Canada.
All I'm saying is we watched the WBC say that, well, because Russia is attacking Ukraine right now, we ain't gonna we're not going to sanction this fight. No. And then His Excellency said, well, we're going to take that on and we'll pay the fighters accordingly and we'll have it here. We'll have it here. You know what I'm saying? And now it seems like we're going to have that fight made. Same thing with Fury and Usyk. So when you have individuals who are putting out there, I understand the Ngannou thing. I do understand that. At the same time, I think a lot of people because it was a crossover fight, like my brother Woke said earlier, because it was, a lot of people want to see Ngannou against the best, because they anybody who follow MMA know that what this man does punching wise. You know what I'm saying? So I understood it. At the same time, I didn't quite agree with it. I didn't think that he should get the fight over Usyk. But now that we're gonna get the Usyk and Fury fight, how can I complain? I can't complain.
And whoa,
that's what I want to see.
And real quick, and Dub, didn't His Excellency say that he trying to have him do a trilogy with the Usyk?
Say it again.
Yeah, he said he wanted AJ.
Say it again.
He said he wanted a trilogy.
Yeah, he said if AJ win and Usyk win after they do the Fury Usyk rematch, he wouldn't mind doing AJ versus Usyk 3.
And that's the other thing. These individuals can go over and say, you know what? I always said I thought Devin and Tank could be a trilogy. You know what I'm saying? I thought Bud and EJ should have been a trilogy if they would have fought earlier. You know what I'm saying?
A trilogy with Usyk and Fury too.
That's what we love. What happened to the trilogies in the sport of boxing? One of the reasons when you look at some of the great fighters, when you seen Marquez versus Pacquiao,
right?
A trilogy fight, and nobody could predict how them fights was gonna happen because Pacquiao win a couple and then he get knocked out in the neck. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know, and that's why we love the sport, because it's so unpredictable. And the only way you get that is by having somebody who's willing to say, we want to see the trilogy. Yeah. We want to see that. And I mean, I don't understand how you can hate or say that Saudi isn't good for the sport of boxing right now. Maybe they won't be long term. We have to see how they move. My problem is long term, their money ain't gonna stop because they got oil over there. Oil always gonna run the world. Oil has ran the world for who knows how long. And as long as you got that type of money, you can put these fights on and not feel anything in your back pocket.
And let me say this too, Doug, bro. I don't understand why people are saying they're not making no money off these fights, bro. Saudi Arabia, they probably make over $50 million a day. Like, why are we worried about their money, bro?
Easy.
Terrence, what you got to say on it, bro? You been quiet.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry I came.
Bro, Terrence over there eating good right now. I don't know what Terrence eating, but Terrence is eating good right now. Shout out to my brother, man. Shout out to my brother.
All right, listen. So we're talking about the Saudis, and here's the thing, though, that y'all keep missing. You got to be a free agent, man. The only way the Saudis are going to do what they set out to do is they got to buy the contracts out, and then they can do whatever they want. Then they can make these fights. But as long as these promoters block the fights, how are they gonna? They can offer them as much money as they want, but the fighters can't take it. So I mean, like this Tank and Devin, that's not going to happen. No matter how much they offer, because like we just said, I'm not going to let Tank go right now. They don't have nobody else.
Is Deontay Wilder a free agent right now? No, he's not.
Yeah, but we established that he's damaged goods. Tank's not. Tank's undefeated. Tank's undefeated.
So what you're saying? Either you got to be damaged goods or independent fighter for these fights to happen.
That's it. Yep. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying that's how it is right now. The Saudis can't, unless they buy out Al. I mean, or Bob or whoever the promoter is. You're gonna have to put some money in their pocket too. A lot of it, because they're looking at future income. when it
promoters,
comes to Tank,
the promoters and the advisors gonna get they when a fighter signs for whatever they sign for, the promoter, the advisor, it's a contract already between the fighter
Okay,
and
Dub.
that individual, so they're gonna get their money regardless.
I have a question for you, Dub. So let's say, what do you think that their long-term projection with Tank is? What do you think PBC's long-term projection, how much money they gonna make off of him going forward in the next 5 years?
I can't say. I have no idea what their
But
projection is.
what if their projection? What if their projection is like $135 million? I don't know what it is, but let's just say it's that. Do you think that they're gonna say, if the Saudis said, "Oh yeah, Al, we're gonna give you $25 million," and that's a nice chunk of money? But just imagine if Tank gets knocked out in that fight or loses bad. Now they got damaged goods. So their 5-year projection, they're not going to take 25 million and take a chance on losing 135 over that next 5 years. That's what we're looking at, Dub. That is the problem, Dub. They're looking at this a long-term thing. You're looking at it as a one-fight thing. When Al's looking at a fighter, he's looking at long-term, not one fight.
But this is the problem. And once you say that right there, with what you just said, hence the reason I have to call whoever is doing these things, the protection agency. They protect them fighters. I ain't in the business. I'm not in the business of I'm not in that
protecting their
business.
pockets.
And because I'm not in that business, it's hard for me to understand it. And so because it's hard for me to understand it, I can't speak to it. I can only speak to my viewpoint and the standpoint I'm coming from. Because if Al truly believe in Tank, then I don't know what's the problem with taking a big bag and knocking Devin out. What's the problem?
The problem is that long-term projection, man, because that's too risky. Now, if he's gonna fight an easier fighter, than he can beat.
Wait, hold on. Devin is chinny. Devin is he's a pillow fisted. This is what they are preaching. So he's all of these things. So it should be an easy fight. It should be an easy win for Tank, right?
Well, nope. They know better. Look what they were saying about Bud.
Bro,
this is what the TV says.
Terrence, bro, I ain't gonna lie. PBC, when they let their fighters go fight somewhere, it don't be good, bro. It be bad. I ain't gonna lie.
It's over for them. When they let a fighter go, they don't care about them. That's all I'm telling you. If they let a fighter go to another place to fight, that fighter's damaged goods are either a fighter he's not marketable anyway. So they don't care. But when they care about a fighter, no, they're not going nowhere. I'm sorry. Tank is their prized possession right now. They ain't gonna let them go anywhere. It's just not happening, bro.
And the bad part is Tank is really their last prized possession.
I know, you're right, Whoa. I've been saying that for the longest. Who are they signing?
But if that's the case, if that's gonna be the case, then just tell me that you don't believe in your fighter. Tell me that.
They ain't gonna tell you that. They ain't gonna tell you that.
I know they're not gonna tell me that, but they saying it. They saying it by the moves that they making. That's what they telling me by the moves they making.
What they gonna do, Dub, is what they always do. They're gonna make up an excuse and to the fighter that they're fighting to say that he's not worthy. Oh, he hasn't done this. You have to do this. Yeah, come on. They run that blueprint to the ground. We already know what they're gonna do.
And you know what's crazy too? So remember after the Ryan and Tank fight, Tank said at post fight, he's like, we'll holler at them after May. They never hollered at him. Coach Kenny
Ellis, of course they don't.
Coach Kenny Ellis and Calvin Ford said, we're going to the contract, be waiting for the contract. Contract never came. They said, oh yeah, we're gonna reach out, we're gonna flip the coin. All of that crap. But guess what? Now the narrative is, oh, y'all need to call Al. So how it flipped? What happened? No, y'all reaching out and doing nothing. Oh, no. It's on y'all now.
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Shout out to the chat, man. Shout out to the chat. The SNAP program got me on 100 right now. I'm gonna be honest. Victor Conte ain't sent me nothing yet, but I'm gonna reach out to him and get my SNAP products. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what they talk about in the chat. So I gotta address it. Hey, I'm reaching out to Victor Conte to get my snack. If I need all my snack shit, cause I'm gonna test clean. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't gonna be able to prove that I did anything dirty. When hey, shout out to the snack program. Shout out to the snack program.
One day y'all come and the
use
channel got a
code
scholarship from
DOZED25.
snack. Right.
Listen, I don't know, man. I don't know nothing about the snack program. They ain't find nothing yet, so we gotta assume that it's clean until somebody pops dirty from there. So
If y'all come in one day and then I got a big snack logo because the show sponsored by it, y'all already know. Y'all know what it is.
Hey, well, you keep clicking, man. You might have Victor Conte over here next, bro. You might have Victor Conte over here. So, and when you do, the same way I support anybody who bring any individual on their panel and have a great interview, I'm gonna be right here and I'm gonna be shout out. Hey, put me on the panel. Put me on the panel, because I want to ask for my free snack I want to ask for my free snack product. That's what I want to ask for.
Hey, that's
Because,
snack. Give you a little health boost, man.
yeah, I need all of it. I need all of it.
For real. I ain't with it. But man, y'all, man, any other words, man, any other topics y'all want to hit? It look like we're gonna have Canelo versus Jamal in May, man. Did y'all see that?
oh my God,
Oh, man.
Canelo's just a joke, man. He's a joke. I mean, he doesn't fight anybody at this point, and he's just trying to get as much money as he can before he retires. He's not going to fight Morello. He's not going to fight Benavidez. He's not fighting Bud. And so, I mean, why do we do this to ourselves? Like, why we talk about him? Like, we really should just ignore this guy until he fights somebody.
Well, Canelo is still a big name in boxing. He's still a huge name in boxing.
Why?
The reason being is because he fought Floyd. He beat
Got beat up by Floyd.
He did. But he also he beat some great champions. You know what I'm saying?
He did,
Coming
but
up.
that's, I mean,
But at the same and that's the reason he's the name that he is. The thing that I would say is that ain't no way he can continue to sell me on hey, I just got my 4K Fire Stick. I just got a 4K Fire Stick, and so the next time Canelo has a fight, I'm gonna buy it. But I'm because I buy fights. I always feel like I gotta support boxing.
why?
I gotta support boxing with
Why?
them.
Dub, see, that's a bad thing buying Canelo's fight.
Is it?
That's a bad
And let me tell you why I think this way. Let me tell
That's
you why I
a
think this
terrible
way.
thing.
Let me tell you why I think this way. The reason I think that, and the reason I'm going to buy fights is because at the end of the day, my goal is to support the sport of boxing. And I understand that if David Benavidez, same way I bought both of his fights, his pay-per-view fights with Caleb Plant and with Boo Boo Andrade, whatever the brother name is, respectfully. The reason I bought him is because the excuse is going to be, oh, he don't sell enough pay-per-views, and not all of a sudden I ain't gonna get the fight I want to see. So I understand how the business works, and so I'm gonna buy all the fighters that I support. I'm gonna buy them, and I'm gonna buy a lot of the fights that I don't quite support. The fights that I'm not gonna buy, if you put the same way I didn't buy David Ortiz versus Charles Martin, I didn't buy that fight, and the reason I ain't buy it is because. What are they going to do for the sport of boxing right now? Nothing, in my opinion. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it just goes into how much I think that they're going to help. It goes into how much I think they're going to help the sport. And I think Canelo helps the sport. I think Tank helps the sport.
How, dog?
Because he continuously he has a certain fan base that's going to bring eyes to the sport. And so when you have that fan base, we need that fan base for the sport to grow. That's a fact.
Yeah, for sure.
The only problem that I have is once you start to fight subpar fighters. I bought the Canelo versus Mel fight, right? If Canelo fight Maul, I'm probably not gonna buy the fight. I'm probably not going to. You know what I'm saying?
Who?
But my counter to that is if we keep buying these fights for Canelo that he shouldn't, that nobody wants to see, he's going to be enthralled to continue to do that. Why wouldn't he do it? Hey, they're going to buy this fight, this garbage. Let me just continue to fight garbage.
Terrence, as
Bro,
consumers,
that's what.
that's the only power we got, bro. We can't support bad.
Yeah, but at
That's
the same
right.
time, I mean, shit, he's been doing it damn near his whole career, for real. Like, shit. Ain't no, he been fighting subpar competition. It's just like, but motherfuckers let him get away with it though. Like,
But that's why we shouldn't buy
y'all
it.
let Tank get away. Y'all letting Tank get away with the same shit.
Tank worked
Well,
him, though.
I agree with that too, Doug. We shouldn't be buying.
So y'all really think that Tank worse than Canelo? Come on, bro.
I think so. I ain't gonna lie. to
Canelo resume crushes Tank's resume, crushes it.
you. Canelo
It's not even close. It's not even close.
So okay, so this is what my issue is.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you this real quick, bro. The issue is, bro, this is my criteria. Either you need to give me a quality name, or you need to give me a legacy. As in, you going for a belt, you doing something, legacy. Tank is fighting niggas that's not a name or legacy. Canelo at least give me some legacy, even though it's a BS fight. He'll give you something, to hang your hat on. Tank fought Rose, bro.
But he was in a contract with Mayweather, right?
I mean, I understand that, but
he really didn't have no choice with that situation. But when it comes to like, so this is why I be getting frustrated with it. So we can give Devin his credit for beating Regis, which is a flat-footed fighter. No skills whatsoever. That's damn near
legacy.
Rolly.
Oh wow!
That's damn near Rolly, to be honest.
Hold on, wait. This is the problem. This is the problem.
Champion, bro.
But this is the problem.
Champion.
Let me finish.
Let him finish.
So we can get him. A 35-year-old Regis. We can get him credit for that. Mind you, Loma, 35 years old, didn't look good in his last fight, but we can give him credit for those fights, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Hey,
Wait a minute. But this is the problem. Who and Paige, I want you to answer this straight up. You know what I'm saying?
Go, but after you
Over young Mario Barrios.
Hold on. Who had the chance to fight Lomachenko first, Devin or Tank? Who had the chance to fight him first?
I think Tank did, just because based on what Mayweather said.
Oh, okay. And when Tank said that they trying to set me up and avoided the fight, avoided that fight. How are you criticizing Tank for not fighting Lomachenko? Are you criticizing him for that?
No, because it was Loma on the table.
Oh, all right, there we go. And there it is right there. And there it is right there.
I'm asking. I'm saying, was Loma on the table?
Yeah.
How wasn't Loma? How wasn't Loma on the table? How wasn't Loma on the table when Tank came out himself and said they trying to set me up? How wasn't Loma on the table?
Tank was an
the
option,
same thing
bro.
with Rolly.
And he fought Rolly because Rolly is much worse than what Lomachenko is. Why didn't he fight Lomachenko? Make that make sense, Paige. Make that make sense.
Hey, I can.
Let me say this though. Let me get Bullet in here real quick because I know Bullet just hopped on. So Bullet, cook a little bit, and then y'all can finish what y'all saying.
Go ahead.
Bullet, what's good with you, bro?
What's good? Hold on, I was moving my machine. Give me 1 second, Wolf. Give me 1 second.
Oh my God, we got Bullet on here. Oh shit.
Bullet, what's up, my nigga?
I love it, bro. I love it. It's just, I love the conversations, man. Be honest, I ain't mad at it. I be wishing Woke can go live a lot more, shit. To be honest,
I might start doing that, Peyton Fool.
Because I mean, and this ain't even no knock to KO, but it's just like it be so many people talking over there, bro. We can't even say nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Salute to my dog.
All right, y'all boys can hear me? Y'all can hear me loud and clear?
Yeah,
What's up, Bullet?
Hey there. Man, what's good with you, man? What's good? Hey, first off, y'all already know I gotta show love to my, big bro Dub, you know what I'm saying? Woke, you know what I'm saying? Paid in full. Terrence best videos. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen Terrence in a minute, boy.
Bullet.
Salute
Hey,
to
don't forget
everybody.
Big Money. Don't forget Big Money. Now, don't forget Big Money.
Yo.
Oh,
Yo, bro.
okay. I didn't even realize that was you, bro. What's good with you, man?
What up, bro?
Man, that's my nigga.
Chilling, man.
Man, that's my nigga right there, boy. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
chilling, bro. But like I said, I'm trying to stay away from talking bad about little fella. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really believe in him. But
Who that
you
Tank?
talk about Regis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's little fella. Yeah, that's little guy. Yeah,
I'm little.
Hold on, Bullet. Hold
but
on, Bullet. Hold
you
on,
said
Bullet.
Regis.
Bullet. Hold
You
on.
didn't want to.
Hold on, wait a minute. He knocking out Sean Porter at 147 according to him. So what's the problem? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Sean didn't come out and refute that either, though.
Sean already gave that
Hey, but
man
look,
credit in multiple interviews about that. So go ahead, Bullet. I apologize for cutting you off. I
Go
apologize.
ahead, my fault.
Nah, what I'm saying is because I don't. The thing is, I'd rather right now on some real shit because we don't know what Tank is gonna do, and you know I'm one that'll go at him. But I feel like I didn't like the lack of smoke people have for Ryan Garcia. Motherfuckers making excuses for this old weak ass, you know what I'm saying, Spanish motherfucker. Man, fuck that nigga too, bro. I ain't like that shit, bro. On some real shit. Like if I could go at Tank, you know what I'm saying, and he's a brother. Ain't no way I'm finna let you know what I'm saying, that shit slide. So I'd rather go at him right now. You know what I'm saying? He gets no respect. Now he want to fight Oscar De La Hoya because Oscar De La Hoya want to put him in with Barboza. Nigga, you's a bitch, old squad nigga. But real, bro, that shit weak, bro. I know y'all boys see that shit. That shit so damn weak.
Let me ask you this, Bullet. Bullet, let me ask you this: how do you feel about Saudi Arabia in regards to what they're doing?
Come on, Woke. I already told you yesterday, bro. That's great for boxing. Like I don't understand what's the problem. It's great for boxing in terms of me as a fan. See, people keep putting themselves in the mindset of the balls and business. I don't give a damn about that. I want to see the fight. I want to see the fight, bro. I don't care about that. I don't care about what Saudi Arabia is making and who said they not getting money. How do y'all know that? We don't know that. We don't know what they garnering from this stuff. We don't know what, you know what I'm saying, the people in Saudi Arabia, we don't know, because you got to realize to be able to go to places like that, like where Floyd went to Dubai and all this shit like that, you have to pay millions of dollars to get those type of seats. So the people that's going to be there in attendance is paying millions of dollars or maybe $100,000s of dollars. You know what I'm saying? That alone helps build back up revenue for the fight. So we don't really know what the fuck going to happen. And in the same time, I'm a fan, bro. I don't give a damn. I don't care what Devin making. I don't care what nobody else making. You know what I'm saying? I just want to see the product. The product is the fighters that we support putting on the fights. So I'm with it, bro. I'm with it.
We all agree upon that part. Like everybody want to see the, you know what I'm saying, see the fight and the product. I mean, shit. To be honest, I don't really give a fuck who put the fight out. I just want to see the fight, bro.
Yeah, and Painful, as a Tank fan, wouldn't y'all want Tank to make the most money he can make too?
I said that. I said, bro, you already know my viewpoint. I said, shit, I think if he ain't had nobody to answer to for real, I think he'd go get that damn money. I don't know nobody in their right mind turning down $40 million, bro. I don't know nobody in their right mind, you know what?
At the end of the day, Devin fight gonna be hard regardless. So if I could run my bag up, whether it's in America or Saudi Arabia, it's like, why not get because think about it, if Tank lose into Devin in America, it ain't gonna make it no worse or no better than if he lose in Saudi. But at least you get the money in Saudi, you know what I'm saying? Or vice versa with Devin. Like shit, bro.
I also want to spell a narrative that they putting out that old fam.
Yeah.
They making it seem like they only want Devin to fight Tank. Nah, with salute the Dub, you know, he always call him Turkey. His Excellency Turkey. He said he want to see Devin Haney fight in his country. He didn't say, I need to absolutely see him fight Tank there. He just saying because they was asking him about other people in the interview. They asked him about Shakur, Tank, and he said, I want to see Devin Haney. He cut all the bullshit. I want to see Devin Haney. And of course, with him wanting to see Devin Haney, he know the biggest fight that Devin Haney wanted was Tank. But I'm pretty sure he wouldn't mind Devin Haney fighting. I ain't gonna say like a scrub, but at least a good, decent level fighter. Like if he was to bring a Mario Barris over there for a belt, I'm sure he'll pay for that. Exactly, a Teofimo. I'm sure he with it. They keep making it seem like, oh, he don't really want Devin, he won't Tank. That's not a fact.
Yeah,
that's not fact.
That's a nasty.
But he understands. He does understand that Devin. And if you go look at when they had the Day of Reckoning, Devin was one of the main individuals up there as far as boxers go, speaking on different fights, those type of things.
Exactly.
And
interviewing
Devin said himself,
and walking around the champions that was actually fighting.
But Devin said himself, bro. No, he said himself. He was like, bro, the fight that I want is Tank. And I done talked to His Excellency. Alhamdulillah, what they say, Alhamdulillah Allah, or however they say it. I probably said it wrong, but he was just saying that hopefully we can make my next fight over here, and I want it to be a big fight. And so now you have Turkey coming out there saying, shit, I'm trying to I want to see Devin fight over here. You know what I'm saying? I have a relationship with this young man. I think he the goods. And so he didn't say it in those words, but that's what he's saying when he's saying that I'm trying to make the big fight happen for the young man. And we will pay for it, and we're going to host it because this is what I want to see from this young brother. I don't see a problem with it, especially when only thing that, like I said earlier, Paige, tell me if I'm lying. If you're not going to accept that, you need to send an offer that's similar, possibly a little less. I ain't even got no problem with that. But it got to be something on the standard of what you're being offered by His Excellency. And so if that ain't sent, then what you want me to do? You want me to sit here and say, oh, no, Devin got to bend the knee and take whatever? No, I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say is if both fighters can get paid accordingly, then what's the problem?
Yeah. I think
fight not happening, bro.
I think that's what it's gonna turn into. I don't even think the fight gonna happen. I think you're more likely to get a Shakur versus Tank than you will get a Devin versus Tank, bro.
And that just shows how dangerous Devin is. That's all it does. It shows how dangerous Devin is because Shakur ain't gonna have the back end of he ain't gonna have the $40 million to offer or whatever the offer is gonna be. He ain't gonna have that the way Devin got it. And you're gonna go fight lesser No, I ain't trying to hear that. I ain't trying to hear none of that.
But we gotta also look at the history of what's been going on. Oh, my bad, Big Money. Go ahead, family.
Yeah, Big Money Cooker.
No, go ahead, man. I was just gonna say that His Excellency, real quick, His Excellency could just build it up the same way they tried to build up AJ Wilder. Same shit.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
If
we know when two fighters want to fight, it's going to happen. That's the thing. If two fighters want to fight, it's going to happen. But we got to look at the history of what's going on. And I know Floyd guided Tank, and so now, even though Tank is his own man, I've seen Tank, go at motherfuckers that he felt like was trying to speak for him and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like Devin is a risk, and and that's just reality. Devin is a risk, and it's like I don't have to fight him. Like there's other fighters Tank Davis has allowed to get away from him that could have been big fights, as I said up here before. Like I know to us, you looking at it now, it's not a big fight, but at the moment in time, the Tevin Farmer fight, bro, the logistics of it, that's Philadelphia versus Baltimore. Come on now, that would have been a big fight,
right? And
they allowed that fight to get away, so it's like. He allowed that to get away from him, and he still surpassed them in terms of his revenue and his name and his backing. So I don't need none of these guys. That's gonna be the mindset, and you can tell he's following into it. The stuff that some of his fans say, because he talking about money. Devin talking about money as well, but he's also talking about big names. Right. So I just hope Tank Davis continue to make his fans happy. Right. I know. I don't think the fight with Devin is going to happen, and I'm cool with it. Go ahead, Paige.
I think I got to that. I think I got to that point as well. Only how I really honestly see that fight happening is if if he pull what Bud did with EJ and come over there and he signed like a two fight deal or whatever, a rematch clause or something. I don't know. I just don't see them giving. I don't think they're gonna let the Saudis come in and do anything. But obviously, I mean, shit, everybody should agree with it, but I don't think they're gonna let that happen, man.
But Paige, let me ask this: if they come back, if they come back, right? But the thing is if and we see the money is back in Devin right now. Respectfully to Tank, the facts are the facts. The money is back in Devin. Okay, cool. If he don't come with a similar offer, like I said earlier, it can be a lower offer, but he got to come with something because an offer has been presented. And if we're not seeing him coming with an offer, what am I supposed to make of this man not making an offer to fight Devin Haney? What am I supposed to make of that, in your opinion? What would you make of it, Paige?
Shit. Shit. I won't just call. I won't say that he ducking or no shit like that, but I think he probably got to the point where he feel like he just don't need that. I mean, there's other big fights that can be made in his weight class. That's the only other way I can look at it.
I mean, and think about it like this, right? Imagine I say, paying full, bro. I want to fight you. I gotta smoke with you, but you know what? You gotta reach out to me. And if you don't, I'm cool with it. It is what it is. Did that really sound like I want to fight you?
Nah, not for real. You
not for real. Like if it happened, I guess I'll entertain it. It's cool. But when you want something, that Errol and Bud situation is a perfect example. Errol wanted Bud, so he went out his way to make, because when you want something, bro, you put actions into it to make it happen. When you want a female, bro, this all these beta males nowadays, bro. I want her, bro, but I ain't about to go up to her. She got to come to me. Okay, nigga, you gonna stay over there without a woman?
You don't want the bitch. You don't want her at all. You're not even. You got. If you want her, you go after her.
So
that's what you do. You go after her.
Take no more.
Who is? My bad. Hold on. I'm on it. He said who is Big Supreme? He said Lomachenko is a gold medalist with over 300 amateur fights. Bro, and every big name that Lomachenko done fought, he done lost to as well.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I'm saying at 135. At 135.
Okay, yeah. At 35, I'll give you at 35. I agree with you. I agree with you at 35. I agree.
From Jermaine Ortiz to T.O., Devin beat him.
I mean, it is tough.
Yeah. So it's like, shit. Okay, yeah, I hear he got all these fights, but at the same time, when it comes to these headliner names that he fighting, shit, he getting his ass whooped.
But y'all still ain't answered the question. Then why didn't Tank fight? Tank was the first individual who had the opportunity. Devin, T.O., these individuals are younger than Tank.
They wasn't confident, dog. They wasn't confident.
Hold on.
It wasn't confident.
Hold on. I want to get, but you can't tell me that all this was easy work for these other guys. I ain't saying it was easy work for anybody. I think Lomachenko a hell of a fighter. He a hell of a fighter. He a hell of a fighter. But at the same time, Tank Davis had the first opportunity, and he was the one who ducked Lomachenko. He ducked that man.
See, I don't know, bro. Like I can't honestly say that because shit, I don't know if Floyd was just saying that shit just to say it or shit. It was really.
Okay. All right. Hold on. So what we saying is that Floyd was trying to set his top level. The man at that current moment in time, he had Africa on the team, on the Mayweather team. He had Badu Jack on the team at that time. He also had what's the brother name? I can't call his name right now. I'll call his name in a second. But he had multiple fighters. Are you saying that the promoter is trying to set up the fighter? Or is that what you're saying?
I think he did. With the Rolly situation, I really think he did. I think that just because they was like beefing. I mean,
we all knew that Tank was gonna fuck Rolly up. We knew that.
But Floyd did.
Nah,
threaten him with
Dub.
helmets
Let me
like
give you
that
the
was
real answer.
Go ahead.
Let me give you the real answer, Dub. This is the thing, because we gotta look at who these people are, and this is what made him so great. Floyd is selfish. I don't think Floyd didn't truly believe in Tank discipline. I'm gonna say discipline. We all know Tank got talent. Even me, y'all gonna say I'm a Tank hater or whatever. I don't believe in the guy, but I understand he's a special fighter. He got talent. Tank wasn't disciplined at that current moment as he should have been. We know Floyd discipline level is different than other guys, and Floyd also is a selfish guy. He want all the credit, so he gonna jump in all the interviews. Oh, I set you up. I do this because Tank name was building. Tank name was building, but you know Floyd like to put himself ahead of stuff. I think that was more so Floyd being a narcissist on some real shit. Him being selfish.
I understand that. I understand it though. But Bullet, my problem is as a fighter, nigga, I'm willing to go up and I
just told you I don't believe in the guy. I think he wasn't confident. I told you that. I don't believe, bro. I don't believe in none of these people.
That's my problem with it, is that if Floyd was trying to set you up, if you truly believe in your talents, you take that you take that level of competition on and you go beat their ass. I still, as of today, I think Tank, if he would have got in at that current moment in time, even today, whenever, I got Tank over Lomachenko. I got Tank knocking Lomachenko out. At the same time, if the fight is trying to be made, how the hell you gonna tell me?
Tank at that time.
I disagree with it. I think Tank would have beat Loma's ass. I think Tank would have put hands on
Loma would have embarrassed. This man embarrassed Rigondeaux. You gotta keep. You gotta understand.
Rigondeaux. Hey, shout out to Rigo. Rigondeaux didn't have nearly the power that Tank carries, and so.
For sure.
But Rigondeaux has
a
better boxing fundamentals, though, Doug.
But at the same time, I think Tank is able to, especially against somebody who's a similar size to him. I think that Tank has that. I think Tank gonna win the fight against Lomachenko, regardless of when they would have fight. I would pick Tank.
That's my opinion. Loma was fighting bigger guys as well, though. And guys, I feel you though. It's styles make fights. It's my fault, though. I'm cutting you off.
I'm just telling you my opinion. I'm just telling you my opinion. And my thing is ain't no way I can say that, or how can, let me rephrase it. How can I say that I believe in you to beat this man, and then you say they trying to set me up? You don't believe in your goddamn self. Hence the reason I know that Devin gonna put hands on you. That's why I know that. You don't believe in yourself.
Man, you probably got a point at that.
You think Floyd would be able to do that with Devin? You think Floyd would have been able to get all that shit off with Devin?
Floyd can sign Devin. Floyd couldn't sign Devin because Devin and Bill understood their worth. They understood what they had going on. They couldn't. Same thing with Shakur. Floyd couldn't sign Shakur.
I'm talking about the mentality, Doug. If Floyd would have been like, "Oh, I sick low moment on you," Devin would have been like, "Set it up." You can't scare Devin, and you can't use no scare tactics on Devin because he won't.
I've been calling for this fight.
I'm trying to tell you.
If Devin was Tank in that situation, and Floyd said that to Devin would have told Floyd, "I've been calling for the fight. Set it up. Let's make it happen." Shit. That's a fact.
Stop that shit.
All right. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right, go ahead. Y'all go ahead. I apologize. Y'all know I get long-winded. I apologize.
Bro, my thing is this, right? Even if Tank don't want to fight Devin for whatever reason, why ain't he sent nothing or even tried to contact Shakur? Like, to me, you can't go from fighting pit bulls and rollies to fighting Devin and Shakurs and Lomas. Like, it's an in-between in there, or at least you can show the people, like, I'm trying to fight the best. Like, if I can't get the best, I'm gonna fight the next best. Like, so this next fight for me, whenever this announcement happened, like, it's up for Tank, bro. Like, everybody called him out, and he gotta really come through with something, man. Because at this point, like I said on Kel's show, bro, they talk about, bro, why is always now that y'all trying to disrespect Tank, why is shit changing? Why come y'all do it now to Tank the face? Well, because think about it. Let's walk through the faces of boxing since the 80s. In the 80s, we had Sugar Ray Leonard, respected boxing legacy. Nobody could talk bad about it. Then you had the four kings, right? Then you had Mike Tyson. He was undisputed, youngest heavyweight undisputed champion. Whether or not he ducked Evander or Lennox, he was the guy. He was the man at first, right? And he went to jail. Then you got Oscar. You got Chavez. Yeah, Oscar. They had the boxing legacy. And you had Floyd. And you get Manny. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Canelo, we talk about Canelo, but like we just said earlier, comparing Canelo to Tank, it's like, goddamn. So now Tank is the first real face of boxing without that boxing legacy to stand on, and the fans are getting fed up with it, bro. And that's just where we at with it right now, y'all. So this next fight for Tank is big. If it's Pitbull or El Rayo, bro, I'm just gonna pack it up. Like,
to be honest, so hey, Woke, I got a question.
Okay.
So would y'all consider? Okay, so y'all know how we were saying, like, you know what I'm saying, Frank Martin a duck because he pulled out of that Shakur fight. Now, say for instance, if he got a Tank fight, is he still considered a duck?
Nope.
I don't think Frank Martin.
Hell no.
Shakur, because Shakur had Frank agree to something, and then he went to the table. He brought even more money, and Frank was like, "Hold on, now that's not what we agreed on. You didn't say you had this much. Give me some more." Like if we doing business paid for, I show you one number, and we like, all right, cool, we good with this. And then we get to the final meeting, and I show you a way bigger number. You gonna be like, "Hold up, you gotta figure that out again." So I never thought Frank duck from the jump, but if he fight Tank, I'll definitely give him credit. I don't think that's a duck.
So hold on. Hold on. I want to answer that too, real quick, Paige.
Okay.
I can't. I don't have the. I don't know what the numbers were. Right. I heard what Frank said as far as give me a little extra oomph. I don't know what the oomph is. That's just me. But so I do think I will say I understand the money aspect of it, but because I don't know those numbers, I don't know exactly how it happened. Once you agree to a fight, if you agree to the shit, I was looking forward to Frank Martin and Shakur Stevenson. I was looking forward to it. And so I do think he ducked. But I will say, if this man come out and fight Tank next, I have to change my opinion. And the reason is the same way that I thought Bud ducked EJ. Once Bud came out and made that fight happen, I said, you know what? I gotta take that duck. I gotta take that away. You ain't no way I can call you a duck when you done made the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I look at it the same way that I looked at that fight. I called Bud a duck when he went and fought David Avanesian. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I didn't think that he was looking to make the fight, but then he did go and make the fight. And so I had to change my tune because of the circumstances and the way things happen. And so as long as you go and make those fights happen, I can't call you a duck. Ain't no way you duck Shakur for your next fight to be Tank. I don't see it. I don't see that. I don't see that being a duck. And so that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. 100%. I'm with you.
But then I can say
we're gonna fight no Frank.
But then I can say I watched Ryan Garcia. I watched Teofimo Lopez duck Devin Haney and go fight competition. And so when you do that, I'm gonna call you a duck. Ain't no way you're gonna duck. Ain't no way you're gonna say I'm not fighting Devin, but you go fight Lomachenko. Not Lomachenko. Kambosos. Ain't no way you can tell me I ain't ducking Devin, and then Ryan Garcia go fight Javier Fortuna. It's a duck. Those are ducks, in my opinion.
For sure.
Hey, Terrence, you still?
I felt the same way Woke felt.
Hey, too. I'm sorry, brother. Put it off, and then after that, Terrence, I'm see what you got to say.
I kind of felt the same way Woke felt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence, man, you gotta go on mute. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you're cooking. I don't know if you're frying shit.
What you mean?
That was just you. That was just you. Oh, you might have
That
something in the
wasn't
microwave
me.
right now. You might
That
have
wasn't
something in the
me.
microwave. I don't know what it
No,
is. But
that wasn't me that time. That was Bullet. Bullet, what you
no,
eating?
Bullet
Bullet.
was talking. Bullet was talking. This is how I
And
know for
drinking
a
at the
fact.
same time.
Hey,
That
but
was
this how I
Bullet.
know. This how I know for a fact if it's Bullet. If I hear the forklift in the background, it's Bullet. Bull nigga. But I ain't hear none of that. All I heard was candy bars and microwaves and I don't know what I'm
That
hearing. I
was
don't know.
that was earlier. That wasn't me just now. But
Dog,
anyway,
hey, that microwave, that was me, bro.
See?
Oh damn! Hey, you was the microwave. All right, there we go.
hey.
I knew I heard what I heard. At least I
I was
knew I
trying
heard
to
what
get
I
it out.
heard.
I was trying to get it out, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Go ahead,
Anyway,
my bad, bro. My bad,
as,
man.
as
So,
for
Hold on,
ducking,
whoever.
Quick question.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about what y'all feel about you know what I'm saying, the Bud and EJ situation? Do you, like, cause I kind of look at it like this, like I hear what people saying, yeah, EJ could have been got the surgery, but if you got, you know what I'm saying, damaged tissue to that eye, bro, you can't necessarily go into surgery right away. So I don't know if Bud should wait around. But I don't feel like, I think he should be able to go and fight and come back to that. That's what I do think. I don't think he should just be like, you can't go. You held.
but first,
No, I can't.
Paige, nobody wants to see the fight anymore, bro.
You don't
That's
think
settled.
nobody want to see it?
Nah, it's settled. That's settled business.
I want to
Nah,
see
bro.
it, Terrence.
Why?
Nah, bro.
Why do you want to
Now
see that?
when you got
Wait.
injuries and shit like that. Like,
Why do you want to see that again? Please.
Cause
Anybody-
if
That
Spence-
wasn't
Yeah,
Arrow.
healthy EJ.
I hate to say it, Terrence. I feel like that
Yeah.
wasn't the quality of Arrow Spence in that fight. Bud came to play, so I can't take it from Bud.
But
I
came on
just feel like
1,000.
Arrow wasn't up to himself. That's it. That's all. Not to
Right.
discredit,
Yeah.
but just, you know.
But y'all heard me analyze that fight for years now, and I told y'all that it wasn't gonna be a fight. The skill
You didn't know
set's
it
not
was
gonna
be like
change.
that, though.
Man,
Stop.
bro,
I
but-
told y'all that. I
But-
told y'all that.
So you
I
telling
told
me,
you.
so hey Terrence, let me ask you a question. So you telling me
Yeah.
everybody that Bud beat prior to Spence look better than Spence is
Mhm.
they can really fuck with Spence?
Okay, let me tell you why. It's what do we always say? Styles make fights. And the reason I said that Bud, those are the fight. Like y'all keep beating like saying Mean Machine sucks. But Mean Machine has a great style against Bud because what Mean Machine's gonna do, he's gonna wait. He was waiting on Bud, so he made Bud come first. So
Bud
he was
ain't
countering
stopping.
Bud. He was
Knocking
no
out.
listen. He ended up knocking him out because Bud is Bud. This is what makes Bud great. Even on a night when this guy was perfect, and pretty much he was perfect that night, timing Bud. I mean, no, he was timing Bud. Everybody's gotta admit that. Mean Machine had his timing down pat, but Bud just eventually said, "Fuck it, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to out time this guy. I'm just gonna go beat the shit out of him." That's what Bud eventually said. That's what makes him great. That he can do something like that when the night's not going his way.
Mhm.
That's what made him great. But with EJ, and the problem I always said with EJ is that EJ is going to come forward. When you're coming forward with a great counter puncher, you're not going to win that fight,
But he
bro.
fights behind his jab though, bro. He fights
But
behind the jab.
it don't. But Bud has a good jab too.
So,
Well, y'all
that's
act like
my-
Bud don't. Y'all act like
And
Bud don't have a good
this
jab.
is the thing, though. This is the thing. When we watched the fight, the thing that surprised me most in the fight, I watched EJ try to fight behind his jab, and we know Bud, he the longer fighter in this situation. Bud jab end up, and I'm gonna be honest. This is why I give Bud so much credit for the fight, because I didn't see Bud with a shotgun jab like he had against EJ.
I ain't
Bud
never
was
seen
hurting. He was hurting EJ with the jab early in the fight, and I'm
Yeah.
watching it. And I'm sitting here like, God damn, bro, like,
Yeah, bro. That was the stack jab.
And the crazy part about it, bro, we ain't never seen EJ look like that in no fight whatsoever throughout his career. I
Ain't never-
thought the fight would have turned more out like he had the fight with Sean Porter. I thought it would have turned out more like that than it did. How it did on, you know what I'm saying? When
But
they fought.
I hate to say this. I hate to
But
say
Bud
it,
is a
but I
better.
think this is
He's
the
a
truth.
better.
I hate to
Yeah.
say it, I think it's the truth. Bud carried EJ
He
after the
did.
third round. After the third round, he carried this man 6 more rounds, bro.
He did. He did.
And,
He
and,
did.
and I hate to say that, but that's what I saw in the fight. And the jab alone, that shotgun jab that he started applying early in the fight, when he was jabbing with a jabber, I always said, man, Bud, and this is why I have to give Bud the credit I give him, because he showed multiple levels of boxing in that fight to me. And the way he did it and made it look so easy is just, that was really impressive. And so
Man.
I have to give Bud the credit that's deserved. I want to see it ran back at 54.
Yeah.
Wow.
But at the same, because I think EJ will look different at 54. I ain't gonna and
Is he
even
gonna-
at 54, I'm gonna go ahead and put it out there. I picked Bud to beat EJ at 54.
Is he
But
gonna,
at the same
okay,
time, I
is
do
Bud-
think it'll be a tougher fight at 54.
A
than
competitive,
what
a
it was
more
at
competitive
47.
fight. That's what I think, bro. A more
I don't
competitive
think so,
fight.
because I mean, what is he gonna do different? What is EJ gonna do
If you
different?
tell me, man, this man, regardless of whether Bud carried him or not, bro, every time this man got knocked out, knocked down, bro, this man got right the fuck back
That's
up.
right. He's tough. I mean, EJ's tough.
He really
Yes.
got that dog in him.
EJ, yes, he's
This nigga
tough.
serious,
He's
man.
tough.
Serious.
He's
Yeah,
tough,
bro.
but I just
Look,
don't see it being close.
Hey,
I
y'all,
don't see.
I hope we
a
get
waste
the
of money.
Even Sugar Ray Leonard got done dirty by Duran in the first fight, so you got to get it back in blood, man.
Yeah,
Rematch
bro.
need to happen. But hey, y'all,
Well,
look, I know it's getting late, and I don't know about y'all, but I gotta work in the morning. So
Yeah, for sure.
so y'all, I try to end it up by 12, but if we cooking good at 12, I go to 12:30. But let me go and get y'all last words, and then we're gonna wrap it up by 12:30 so we can go ahead and keep our jobs and keep this money flowing.
Yeah, for sure.
So who,
I'm gonna go
who
first.
anybody
You
wanna
know,
go
get
first?
up.
Okay, cool.
I'm-
You got it.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I want the fight with Devin and Tank. I don't see it happening no time soon, just because of all the politics and shit that's involved in it. Yes, and I think Saudi is a great opportunity for boxing right now. I mean, that's what I feel like they need right now. But you know what I'm saying? We just gonna have to take it what it is. And like, I appreciate talking with y'all, bro. Like, that's real, for real.
Hey, Peyton Fool, I appreciate that, man. Like, you know, I like the panel because I feel like, hey, man, niggas be ready to fight on KO panel. So we
They
come
do,
here
bro.
and we
They
be
do.
chilling over here, man.
Yeah,
so,
y'all do it smooth. You get, you know what I'm saying? Y'all let people talk. It ain't nobody talking over people. And even if people talking over people, y'all be like, yo, go ahead, finish cooking or whatever. I'll go after you. Yeah,
Hey.
I fuck with this panel, bro. For
Hey,
sure.
hey, you got to shout out to KO, man. Hey, boy, KO be going to war. I got
Man, he do, bro. And
Hey,
then he
yo,
don't
real
care.
one.
And he don't care who it is, bro. He gonna stand on his toes, 10 toes down. He don't care who it is.
Yeah.
He about to. That's crazy. But
Hey,
yeah,
man,
salute to y'all,
hey.
fellas, man.
Appreciate
hey.
you, Peyton Fool, bro.
What's
Paid
up?
it forward real quick. I just want to say, man, you jump on a regular basis, and man, much love and respect, because at the end of the day, you keep it a buck, brother. You keep it a buck, so
Yeah,
I ain't got
for
no
sure.
problem with you whatsoever. No problem
Yeah.
whatsoever.
We gonna
Appreciate you,
always
Peyton
agree to
Fool.
disagree, man. We all just having conversations, man. There ain't nothing personal or nothing like that. That's why I don't be understanding why people don't be wanting to go, you know what I'm saying, hit links and stuff, bro. Y'all can't see these people faces and nothing like that, bro. Y'all just having a conversation of your opinion. So, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I love talking to y'all, bro. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. Y'all help me get through work, shit. I ain't gonna lie.
We appreciate
great.
it.
Hey, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Yup, salute, y'all. Salute. I'm out of here.
Appreciate
all right,
it.
take care, brother.
And yeah, y'all, you know, with this panel, I just like, for me, I think I like discussion format a little more than debate. I feel like it's a little more productive just to have discussion. So I appreciate everybody, you know, hopping up here, having, you know, some legit discussions and really getting up here doing it, man. I appreciate y'all. So who next? Anybody?
Let me go next. Thanks for having me, Wolf, Dove, everybody on the panel.
My brother Terrence, man.
All I,
Terrence better
all I-
videos,
I'm
man.
gonna
Shout out to Terrence.
listen. Listen, I'm a little upset. My guy, Shakur, let me down a little bit. I think he'll be back and be back in the mix hopefully soon. But other than that, man, we gotta tell Tank, man, we gotta hold these guys' feet to the fire. If Tank's not gonna fight anybody, I'm sorry, Dub, stop buying the pay-per-view, bro. If Canelo not fighting nobody, stop buying the pay-per-view. We gotta buy pay-per-views when they're worthy of a pay-per-view. That's the first thing.
That's fair.
So for me, yeah, I'm gonna buy those fights that are pay-per-view worthy. That's it. And that's about it, man. And as far as the Saudi thing, yeah, I'm with it. If Saudi's got the money and they can get the fighters, yes, I'm all for it. But the way I see it, it's not going to happen because they're still going to hold on to their prized possessions because they're looking at a long-term view, not just one fight. But that's all I got to say, guys. Again, thanks for having me, Woke. Y'all, peace out. Y'all have a good night, and talk to y'all next time I'm on the panel. Yeah, like you said, Woke, have some more panels. Open your panels up more, all right?
Yeah, for sure, bro. Terrence, I appreciate you hopping up, bro. I hope you're doing good, bro. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, well, all right.
Peace, bro. Yo, let me go ahead next after you drop.
All right, then. Big Money, how you doing?
Big Money in the building, man. Shout out to my brother.
Yeah, definitely. What up, Doug? What up, Woke? Bullet? Look, man, it was a great panel. I appreciate the time. Definitely appreciate you having me up. As far as this shit with Tank and Dev, I hope they can make the fight. Like if His Excellency do it, I would hope that he builds it up the same way he tried to do AJ Wilder. Just get him on the card. They both win. Bring him back. Have him fight. Other than that, if they not doing that shit, if Tank ain't fucking with him, then fight Mr. Gary. But when you beat him up, y'all better call that nigga Mr. Gary old too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody,
man, do not fight Mr. Gary, man. Do not.
I'm just saying,
don't fight Mr. Gary.
If he gonna do something, fight that nigga or fight some. Well, who else he gonna fight? My whole shit is just fight. If you ain't gonna fight Dev, fight somebody. Because Dev trying to fight whoever the fuck. And Dev stand in front of niggas the whole time he fight. He don't be running like everybody trying to act like he on some bullshit. That nigga Dev stand in front of niggas the whole fight. So if you ain't gonna fight him, fight Mr. Gary. Make sure y'all call Mr. Gary old as shit. Especially since Mr. Gary older than motherfucking Regis. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, yo, it's a great time. Y'all chill out. I'll talk to y'all later. Bullet, my nigga.
Appreciate you, Big Money. Thank you.
Hey, much love, brother. Much love.
Definitely, y'all. Peace.
Bullet, bro, any last words? Great family, great brother.
The big homie Bullet, man. My nigga. Hey, real quick. Oh, there you go. My bad.
Good.
Yeah, man. Hold on.
Any last words, great Bullet?
All right, my mic freezing and shit.
Nah, you good.
You good now. You good now.
Yo.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Trying to catch Big Money. We got off, man. Y'all boys already know, man. Peace and blessings to everybody, man. I'm just excited to see what's gonna happen next for Devin's career, his legacy, man. I'm just enjoying the show, the hate, the love, all that shit, man. Because we a part of it. It's like we all in this journey together, watching these guys. You know what I'm saying? Put on great fights and stuff like that. At least the guys that I support. So, and of course, Ryan Garcia is a blatant coward. I'm never buying none of his fights. I'm streaming everything he do. Every. That's even if I want to watch it. If it's a fight where I think it's a good fight of his, I still ain't buying it. I'm streaming it. That nigga's a coward. I ain't never supporting that guy ever. So I just want to throw that out there. Tank Davis, depending on who we fight, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. But other than that, y'all already know, man. Dub, my brother. Woke, my brother. And salute to everybody else that was on the panel, man.
For sure, Bullet, bro. I appreciate you so much for hopping up always, my brother, man. You be blessed, great brother.
Much love, my brother. Much love, family. Be safe at the job, bro. Be safe.
Dub.
Well, man, you know what it is, man. I ain't even gonna talk too much about. I'm gonna talk about you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to my brother Woke, man. Individual, as I tell y'all, he keep me plugged in the sport of boxing when I can't always be plugged in. Anybody who know me and heard me talk boxing know I follow the sport religiously. I love the sport. And my brother Woke, he actually is one of the few individuals who hit me up and be like, "Hey, Dub, check this out, check this out, check this out." And Woke, man, I truly appreciate it. You're gonna be great, bro. It's only gonna get better. And in my opinion, I think you got everything it takes to be one of those guys. You know what I'm saying, in the sport, in the YouTube community, and hence the reason I rock with you the way I do, because I think you're special, my brother, and I thank you for allowing me to rock with you. I love it. Hey, you should have dropped this beat a little earlier. You should have dropped this beat a little earlier. You feel me? But overall, man, you do a hell of a job, man. You do a hell of a job, and you know I have nothing but love and respect for you. Shout out to everybody in the chat, everybody who was on the panel tonight. And man, you're doing the people's work, Woke. You're doing the people's work, Woke.
Yeah.
And so as long as you're doing the people's work, I'm gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with you like I rock with KO. You feel me? So much love and respect. And like I say, man, I thank you for allowing me to rock with you. Appreciate you. Go ahead.
Appreciate you always hopping up. You the first one up. Hey, let me know when you live. So y'all, Dub Brightside is a loyal, a very good supporter brother to Dub. I appreciate you as much as you do me, man. So I appreciate you always hopping up, man.
I always understand anything I speak on, it comes from the heart. It's out of love. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And anytime I can support and show love, I'm going to. And you definitely on my checklist for if my brother going live, then I'm rocking with my brother. So much love and respect. Shout out to everybody. Man, you had a hell of a show. And keep doing the people's work, my brother. Keep doing it.
For sure, Dub. Appreciate you so much, brother. Have a blessed night, you and the fam, man. Blessings to you. Everybody, man. Seem like y'all like this new instrumental. Yeah. I rock with this one. A little more upbeat. So y'all, shout out to everybody showing me love. This is probably the most comments we had in a night. Shout out to JR. Shout out to Cash Crypto. Shout out to the Pullout Bandit. Shout out to my nigga Dank Father. Who else? Dat Boy 2K. Big Money. Bullet Gibson. My brother Jay Grant Jr. Dub Brightside. My boy. Who else up in here? Big Supreme. Might have already said Big Supreme. Everybody that dropped in. Juice, man. I appreciate all y'all. Hey, I'm gonna try going live a couple more times, man. It seems like y'all like the show, whatnot. We're gonna go on live a little bit more. I might start trying to go live Tuesday nights. That's because KO don't get to do his show Tuesdays either, so I might start doing a little earlier on Tuesdays, about 9 o'clock, if that's cool with y'all. And then honestly, I be chilling Saturday nights. A lot of the times I might do a couple Saturday nights, couple Sundays. We're gonna find some days that work and some times that work too, in addition to like the after show when KO hop off. So I appreciate everybody, man. I love everybody hopping up. And the biggest thing with me, I just like people getting up here discussion and getting their points off and then really just honing in on it. It's a life conversation at the end of the day. So I appreciate y'all, man. The Most High Yahuwah bless y'all. Bless y'all families. Seek out the truth, brother. Always improve. Keep doing better. Increasing, improving, being a better man than you was the day before. So I appreciate y'all so much. Shalom, salute, many blessings, and then we out of here.